Only here on WRAL. We're going to give you a look inside this brand new facility where thousands of first responders will train to keep our communities safe during a disaster. Wake Tech is building this public safety simulation complex right now in Wendell. WRAL's Matt Tallhelm shows us how this will take training for police, fire, and EMS crews to a whole new dimension.
This is 4D immersive training, and not just inside that building. There's an 8-acre driving pad set up outside here with all those cones, so first responders can get in their emergency vehicles and drive right on up to the building like they're responding to the scene of an incident. Once they get here to the doors, they can get on out and rush in to respond to the town. Inside this nondescript gray building, an entire town rises under one roof.
What it looks like to someone like me with public safety background is infinite training opportunities.
Jamie Wicker is Wake Tech's provost for public safety education. She took us on a hard hat tour through the construction of the community college's new public safety simulation complex.
We have the ability here to do mass casualty type scenarios and incidents. We have the ability to do high-level tactical training.
Building facades line the sidewalks. When you step inside,
this is our townhome.
The floor plans of a two-story home.
This will be a living room space, and then we have a kitchen.
A detention center.
It is meant to simulate a jail space.
And a storefront.
You've got this one little door here, you've got a huge door here.
Are taking shape.
It's not a Hogan's Alley or a prop. It is actual building training space.
Right now, you still have to do some imagining while crews work to finish the nearly $60 million training complex on the Eastern Wake campus.
There's not a facility like this in the United States where you'll be able to reenact scenarios that we hope never really happen in our community.
This rendering shows the full view walking down the replicated Main Street. They'll be able to stage different emergencies and drive in police cruisers, a fire truck, and ambulance to respond.
Active shooter, school shooters, we can do EMS, medical emergencies, we can do fire scenarios.
Instructors can recreate those real-world situations from behind this glass control room overlooking the mock town. A catwalk above gives them an elevated view to see how first responders perform under stress.
A lot of the calls are very high stakes, very fast evolving, and you're having to make decisions on the fly. And so that's a skill that people can learn.
There are 4 classrooms in the complex, but they double as a simulated school campus.
Here, you notice you have a very long hallway that is something you would see in a school. It looks just like you would see a school. This could be the 6th grade hallway.
Wake County Sheriff's deputies, including school resource officers, will train here.
We're trying to fix it so that we're critical thinkers, but we've had the preparation so that when these incidents happen, we're able to act instead of just react.
Wicker hopes this reality-based training gives first responders the confidence to do their jobs when real lives are on the line.
And seconds matter in public safety. So if we can simulate anything here that can save a second or two, I think that's well worth it.
Wake Tech already trains 26,000 public safety workers in a year. They expect even more when this opens up, with agencies coming from up and down the East Coast to train here. Matt Tallhelm, WRAL News, Wendell.
So this public safety simulation complex is scheduled to open in January. Wake Tech also planning a biopharma simulation center and a simulated hospital to train students. So interesting.